I am pleased to introduce the next award, which is the Community Service Award. And regardless of who you are or where you live, we are all part of a fabulous community and a magnificent province. Tonight, we honor an APEGA member who has been recognized by her peers for her outstanding contributions to her community and to society. So congratulations to professional engineer, Dr. Kerry Black. Let's learn more all about what she's up to.
2024 Community Service Award recipient, Dr. Kerry Black, professional engineer. Professional engineer Dr. Kerry Black works closely with Indigenous communities across Canada to build trust and seek solutions to urgent infrastructure issues, including access to safe drinking water, improved sanitation, and housing. She's learned that engineering innovation and technology alone aren't enough to resolve these complex challenges. A non-Indigenous settler and Canada Research Chair in Integrated Knowledge, Engineering and Sustainable Communities at the University of Calgary, she's among less than a handful of experts in her discipline to meaningfully co-develop engineering research with First Nations community partners. She integrates Indigenous research methods drawn from First Nations traditions and knowledge into engineering research and designs. Dr. Black is committed to what she calls re-engineering research, with a people-first approach focused on building healthy communities through resilience, relationships, reconciliation, and reciprocity. By partnering with communities, she gives residents a voice in the decision-making process, tangible training tools, and ownership over the results. Engineering professionals need to examine infrastructure issues through a different lens, says Dr. Black. She notes that progress on Indigenous rights and self-determination requires a deeper understanding and consideration of the social, economic, historical, and geographical realities that exist within Indigenous communities. Dr. Black's research builds on over 15 years' experience in the private, public, and nonprofit sectors. Her early work developing Indigenous-centered water safety plans in Ontario and Saskatchewan was unprecedented. It resulted in a first-of-its-kind framework for researchers and professionals that set new standards on culturally grounded engineering practice. During the COVID-19 pandemic, her investigation of wastewater monitoring in Indigenous communities helped mitigate disease transmission. Through her latest endeavor, a mobile research station, she travels to nations across the province measuring water and indoor air quality and assessing building safety. In December, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, named Dr. Black one of its 6 inaugural co-chairs in mountain water sustainability, a tremendous honor that acknowledges the global significance of her work. An assistant civil engineering professor at the Schulich School of Engineering for 5 years, Dr. Black has been instrumental in developing the University of Calgary's Indigenous strategy. In her classroom, Dr. Black introduces students to the intricately connected systems of engineering, sustainability, and social justice. She advises them that active and open listening are pivotal to better understanding between cultures. Concludes Dr. Black, "I'm privileged and honored to work with Indigenous nations. I'm always reminded how reciprocity and respect are the foundation of any relationship." For these achievements, we recognize Dr. Kerry Black, professional engineer, APEGA's 2024 Community Service Award recipient.
When they said we need more pictures of you, I now understand incredibly why they needed more pictures, so I'm reconsidering what I sent. I want to take a moment to just acknowledge APEGA for this award. I was a very reluctant professional engineer, I will say. It took me a while to get up the courage to put in the application for many reasons. I wasn't always convinced that there was a home for me and the kind of work that I do, but it's a testament to APEGA that there's a space for me and now where I can feel comfortable and at home. I want to acknowledge a couple people, Dr. Pierre Berube from the University of British Columbia, who restored my confidence in being an engineer. Dr. Brenda McCabe, who's formerly from the University of Toronto, who told me when I was in life sciences wanting to be a doctor that as a doctor I'd only ever be able to solve problems once they happened, and as an engineer I could stop them from happening in the first place, and that was my aha moment. I want to acknowledge the Schulich School of Engineering, and in particular, one of our award recipients tonight, Dr. Bill Rosehart, who without a doubt has supported every random idea and has allowed me to be truly myself within the University of Calgary, which is saying something because I'm not sure I could find my home in any other institution like I do at the University of Calgary. This award is a recognition of the work that I do at the community level, and it's not about me. It's dedicated to all the community partners and community-based researchers that I work with that validate my work on a regular basis. And I would be remiss not to mention that next May 5th is National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls. Last week I was in Algonquin territory. I asked an Algonquin artist if she had any earrings commemorating the red dress. For me, as an engineer, that day is a reminder that everything that we do, the communities that we build, are to keep people safe, and that includes our most vulnerable populations. And for me, this award goes to Indigenous communities from coast to coast to coast that validate the work that I do every single day. And to the two little boys that are over there sitting there, 2 out of 3 of the boys in my life, thanks for keeping Mom proud every single day. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, a big thank you to her fan club for bringing her up from Calgary. We appreciate that. Thank you, Dr. Black, and thank you for connecting engineering, sustainability, and social justice. Congratulations on your award.